Chairman, thank you for the opportunity to sit in this hearing. And although I'm not a member of this subcommittee, it is something that's very personal to me. I am from Oklahoma, and I found it quite ironic that the president decided to fly in and support the southern route of the pipeline when really he could care less about it. And I've had the opportunity during the break to go down there and tour the site. And people that say that it's not an economic impact, well, let me tell you, I'm from a district that's one of the poorest districts in the country. Our household income is $27,000 a year. And this project right now is pouring in over $2 million a month into our state, directly into my district. This pipeline runs through my district. Everybody is happy. The small communities that it goes through, restaurants that haven't ever been open on Sundays are opening. Welding shops that their business is typically to just building corrals and fences. The welders that are welding the pipeline come in on a regular basis and buy material from them at the encouragement of Keystone, saying use the community. They're estimating that roughly $2,700 per employee spends money directly in the community that they're working in every month. You're talking about an economic impact? I don't know how you could have more example of something like that. The technology that they use, the site that we went to, this is one area that the Republicans actually agree with, organized labor with the unions. They're out there and they're doing a great job, phenomenal job, and they take pride in what they do. And you see tags from all over the country in my little rural community. It's exciting, and it helps our community. I mean, would we rather buy oil from the Middle East that sponsors the acts that we see, like at the marathon that we just saw yesterday? I don't know if that was actually supported by them or not, but that's the acts that they support. Why would we support someone that we know directly the money's going to? Why wouldn't we support Canada? Why wouldn't we want their oil? I don't see the argument. I see the president that stands up all the time and he says, we have shovel-ready jobs. Yes, we do. Approve one. The reason why I took out 2 hours of my day-to-day, which I tell everybody this is the busiest town that gets absolutely nothing done. But the reason why I took 2 hours of my day-to-day to sit in this hearing was to express my personal desire and my passion to see this thing get approved. While I was on the job site of the pipeline, someone came up to me and gave me this pin on my lapel. So many members have come up to me and said, where'd you get that? I want one. It's a Canadian flag and the U.S. flag, and it says Keystone Pipeline. I love it. And until the pipeline's approved, I'm going to wear it every day. And if I would encourage Mr. Kreitzman, if I'm saying that correctly, come to my community and see the importance of this pipeline in my community. I invite you. I will personally take you around to the pipelines and show you. And if you can come back with the same opinion, I will be floored. I mean, would we really rather ship oil across the oceans? You're talking about a catastrophe. We're buying the oil. The percentages of barrels that are shipped daily from rail, from road, and from water, the accidents versus the pipeline accidents, is it a fraction? And yet your group is making a big deal about this ExxonMobil spill? I think Exxon should be actually patted on the back for the way they handled this. Yes, it was horrible. Yes, we don't like to see it, but they handled it. They did a great job handling it. I thought they showed an example of what can be done when a catastrophe happens. And the pipe spills versus the over the rail, water, and roads is at a fraction. You can, as I was sitting here in the meeting, I Googled it. Just something you have in your hand too. And you could see the fraction of the accidents versus pipelines versus rail, road, or water. It's coming. And the extension at Cushing, we're going to be shipping it to Cushing and then injecting it into the pipeline. Why wouldn't we just put it in the pipeline all the way down? I don't understand it.
Can I briefly say, first of all, I'd love to take you up on that invitation
It's an open
go out there and
invitation.
check it out. That's great. Second of all, the option is not whether or not to use oil from the Middle East or Venezuela or anywhere else. The option is to use less oil. Since 2005, this country has...
Sir, how did you get here today?
Since 2000...
How did you get here today?
Can I please finish my sentence?
How did you get here today?
Since 2005, this country
That
has
wasn't the question I asked
reduced its
you.
oil consumption by 2.25
How did you get here?
million barrels
Hey.
per day. Actually, I walked from my office on the other side of the hill, and I took public
how do you get-
transport.
How
and
was
I
that
usually
public
bike to
transport-
work every day.
How
but
was that
that's
public transport fueled?
the United States has reduced its
How do you heat your home?
reliance on oil by a huge amount.
Sir,
almost
how is it
three
that you heat your
Keystone
home?
XL
See, you don't want
pipelines
to answer
worth
those kind of
by
questions
2005. You're
because
not-
it's convenient for you. It's funny that you would be against us using friendly oil, but yet you still use it every day.
I want us to use less oil from all sources. And I'm
So we're
proud
going to
that this
deny
nation has
the
done a
oil that
good
we're going to
job
use
of
anyway.
reducing its reliance on oil since 2005, almost 3 Keystone pipelines worth.
So the fact
I think
is,
that's a great
is that
thing,
the
and I
fact
would
is
think-
that
I
you
would
have an
think that you would
agenda
like that
and
too.
you don't have the country's best interests in mind. Let's put the country first and put our agendas to the side.
I believe I am putting the country first, Representative.
Okay, thank